Good evening. Apologize for being out of order the previous meeting. I pray that I'm in order tonight. While not on tonight's agenda, I'm very much troubled and saddened to hear that the issue of the Dewberry Hotel tax break has again reared its ugly head. Every meeting we come in, and you as councilors are consistently bombarded with residents expressing the need for affordable housing, about the necessity for citizens' needs before developers' greed. Yet here we are again, and with some of you seemingly having the temerity to again bring up the absolutely ridiculous proposal for the Dewberry Hotel property. The mere fact that this conversation has resurfaced reveals several things. First, it tells us that once again, you are failing to listen to your citizens. Do you need to be reminded of the last time that we tried to tell you something and you as a body ignored us? Secondly, this does nothing to address what has for months, if not years, been expressed as the most urgent need of your community. Unless some portions of this hotel are going to be dedicated to affordable housing or relieving the homelessness problem, then this project should not be reconsidered. Third, why are we considering throwing money, tax breaks, or any types of incentives at a developer that obviously has no real concern about getting the property finished? Here's a novel idea. How about we see some true effort from Mr. Dewberry towards movement on the completion of the project before we continue to throw more money in his direction? The final revelation is that the resurfacing of this particular conversation indicates that there were apparent promises made that have not yet been fulfilled. In that vein, we are quite possibly a microcosm of what's going on in Washington. Possibly we should bring back Mr. Heffy to investigate possible collusion. This brings the question of money having been transferred either above or under the table to make certain that the millionaire gets more. It's sickening. But know this, your citizens are watching very closely. How this council functions from this point forward. Ms. Galvin, you're in the midst of your second term and thus are essentially probably on your way out. Mr. Signer, we realize that you in all likelihood cannot possibly be reelected. Ms. Hill, all eyes are on you now. The other councilors have openly expressed their stance against the proposed project. It's sad that this very well could be the precursor of many votes to fall likely along racial lines. Therefore, everyone is watching you. What are you going to do? Will you give us a council that we can trust, one that puts the needs and requests and painful cries of its citizens ahead of business, or will you choose to give us 2 more years of uncivilized hell? If you just insist on tossing monies around, how about you make an effort to toss some towards Crescent Halls? Or assisting minority business startups or towards the Haven. Dedicate some resources towards finding Sage Smith. Pay the individuals that serve on your boards and commissions. The choice is clear and the choice is yours. Thank you.